Welcome to Rev Up Your Business with Hilda Gann. We are now in season 5, and we've changed the name and the focus of the podcast. Rev Up Your Business is the podcast for small to medium-sized business owners, entrepreneurs, and HR professionals. Each week, we share tips, strategies, and trends on how you can build success in your business. I share my expertise as a people-centric leader in work culture and human resources. My guests share their expertise in human resources, marketing, sales, finance, IT, leadership, and the multiple facets that you need to take care of your business. If you love to learn and want to find out how you can rev up your business, join us. Welcome to another episode of Rev Up Your Business. Today I'm focusing on mission, vision, and values, and why all businesses, no matter the size, even solopreneurs, should all have a mission, vision, and values. And why do I believe that you need a mission, vision, and values? Because it forms the foundation of your business. It gives you a compass to guide you in everything you do to build a successful business. And the key is foundation and success. So stay tuned and listen to some of the thoughts that I have on why you need to build and develop a mission, vision, and values. How many of you have worked in the corporate world and now have started your own business? And how many of you have never worked in the corporate world and don't even know what a mission, vision, and value is or why you need it? So I'm going to tell you. And the first thing I'll talk to is about those that have worked in the corporate world and have started their own business. Maybe you can think back to those mission, vision, and values. They were sitting on a wall in the boardroom. The CEO gave the message in a half an hour, and everybody went back to work. But how many of you know what that mission, vision, and value was? How many of you embraced it? How many of you had it incorporated into your daily DNA of work? Not many. And so it leaves a funny taste in your mouth as, well, why would I, as one person or 20, 25 people, have a mission, vision, and values? Why bother? And the reason is because it will set the foundation of your business and guide you along the way. And I'll show you in a minute. So how many of you have never worked in corporate, have always thought, there's no way I can work for anybody? And what is a mission, vision, and values? And why do I need it? So think of the mission as your purpose, your reason for being. What do you want to do out there? So for example, Virgin Atlantic, their mission statement is to grow a profitable airline that people love to fly and where people love to work. So think about that. They want to grow a profitable service. So that makes total sense. That's their mission. We want to be profitable. The second part of their mission statement is we want to grow a business that people love to fly. So, I want to be a customer that will enjoy my experience. And then the third thing they added was where people love to work. So instantly they're saying, I want to create a culture where people really love what they do and love where they work. So that's your mission. Think about it. What is the purpose of you creating your business? Our mission at People Bright is to create environments for business owners to have people love what they do and love where they work. And the reason I do that is because the company that my husband and I owned back in the late 90s, we wanted to do the same thing. We said, wouldn't it be nice if we created a company that loved what they did and loved where they worked? And that's what we did. But that was our mission. That was our guiding principle for being the business we wanted to be. The second is vision. And vision, think about vision as being a future state. When I grow up, I want to be. When my company becomes more people, I want to. So going back to Virgin Atlantic, the flying aspect of their company, their vision is to be the world's most loved travel company. So think about that. They want to be the world's most loved travel company. That gives you a sense that it's going to be a great thing, that everybody just thinks it's so good and they love to travel with that company. The third thing that I want to talk about is values. And values are the beliefs that guide you to do what you do. So values, think of those as your beliefs. And oftentimes you don't want to have too many, and companies seem to think that they have to have a lot, but you should keep them definitely under 7 because people can't remember them. Going back to Virgin Atlantic, then they have 6 of them. And for those of you who are seeing it through YouTube, you'll actually see the values that they use, and they use these bright red colors, which is Virgin's colors. And here they are. Number 1, heartfelt service. They do that because they are warm, honest, and authentic. That's what they want. Number 2, insatiable curiosity. We're open-minded. They want people that they hire to be curious and to create a culture of curiosity. 3, smart disruption, meaning they're focused and innovative. Straight up is number 4. So they want to be honest. 5, delightfully surprising. So, hey, who knows what I'll get when I fly Virgin Atlantic? And then the 6th is red hot relevance. By that, they mean staying red hot, and relevant means inclusive, bold, and progressive. So these are Virgin's mission, vision, and values. Our values at People Bright is REVUP. And REVUP stands for 5 principles. It's an acronym for 5 words. And those 5 principles which we live by is respect, equality, valued, uniqueness, and potential. Let me put that in a sentence for you. We believe if you treat people with respect, you look at them as equals, and by that I mean your job is equally important as my job, value who they are, then look at the uniqueness, the gifts that each of us have, and tap into that potential. What do you think you're going to do for your employees? They're going to want to stay. They're going to feel a part of the company and feel a sense of belonging. So those are our core values. So let me help you understand why this is so important and why I used Virgin Atlantic as an example in the first place. So I'm going to share with people who are on YouTube the model that I created to help understand, but I think those who are listening can grasp this easily. Think of the mission, vision, and values as the foundation, the base. Like I said, it will guide you and direct you and help you succeed in your business. From that mission, vision, and values, then your operations, your people, and the business are guided. So let's talk about operations, for example. In the case of Virgin Atlantic, their operations and their processes and the strategies they think of are going to align with that mission of really making the experience for clients enjoyable. It's going to align with their 6 values that they share. And it's going to align with that goal that everybody will enjoy traveling with them. based on that, then the type of operation they'll have will focus on that. They'll do quality checks and balances to make sure their customers are satisfied. They'll think of strategies to thrill the client. Again, if you think of that second layer past the foundation, then it's the business side. They're going to look at the kind of clients that they want and the business processes and strategies as a result of that. And the marketing that they want to have to attract those clients, to have the thrill and the surprises and be creative and innovative. All of those things in that mission, vision, and values will help them find the right clients and identify who they are and succeed in getting them. And then the third thing, where I focus on the people side, is that mission, vision, and values will help you with your HR practices and your strategies. The type of people that you recruit, the onboarding that you provide for them, the desire to retain them. How do you retain these types of people and compensate them, give them the benefits that they need, create the safe environment, and the performance evaluation? Think about it. In the case of Virgin, people who have roles that are customer focused will need to be people that love to work with people, that are customer focused, that want to give and do not see giving as a, do I have to give that to somebody? So it guides the type of people that you hire, and it will guide you to create the culture. So when we look at the example of Virgin Atlantic, their values are heartfelt service. They're going to hire people that match those values. And smart disruption, where they focus on, they want to be innovative and focused, and where they want to have what they call red hot relevance. They want to be inclusive, bold, and progressive. So as a result, the types of people that they hire and the types of people that they want to belong in their organization, they're people who are great about being innovative, to be given the permission to think about ideas outside the box, and to be progressive and inclusive. So these are the kinds of people they'll hire. If they didn't articulate this mission, vision, and values well, do you think they would get this same kind of employees when they're just thinking, yeah, we want to be nice and we want to be friendly? This will give them some, but when you have a clear, distinctive mission, vision, and values, that's going to develop the kinds of questions you're going to ask and the types of employees you're going to hire to perpetuate that. And this is why I say it's important for you as a business owner, regardless if you're a sole proprietor or you've got 25 or 100 people, don't wait to develop that mission, vision, and values. And don't think it's going to be this huge thing that sits on the wall that nobody cares about, because you have the power to create this. You have the power to make it happen. And if you have a group and you want consensus, again, you can mold it together. Keep it simple. Use words that are easy. Don't elaborate too much, particularly when it comes to the values. I shared with you our values. Rev up. 5 simple words, and put into a sentence that I shared earlier. When my husband and I had our engineering company, we thought about our values, and our company's name was iTRANS. So we had a lot of fun with in branding. And iTRANS was a transportation engineering company. And we thought, okay, our values should be the 3 I's. 3 is a good number. And we thought about it, and our 3 I's were insight, integrity, and innovation. So as an engineering company, we were consultants who gave insight to our clients. And we believed that when we gave you information, it was information that we didn't work backwards to get the answer. We had a high degree of integrity in our principles. And the last one was innovation, Just like Virgin, we wanted to be smart disruptors. We wanted to be innovative and to allow ourselves and our staff to think outside the box to create solutions that would help our clients. And I remember thinking, how will we know, how will we remember where the three I's follow? Which one comes first, which one comes second? And my mind said, okay, we're going to create it from the shortest word to the longest word. So that way you know what comes first and what comes second and what comes third. And we believed in our three I's so much that we actually trademarked it and had it registered as a trademark. And I remember one of our staff having a conversation with me, and he said, yeah, it's like our values. And I said, yeah, like our values, what we stand for, our beliefs. And he said, no, it's like our values. And from there, I realized he wanted to share with me that he knew what our values was. And he proceeded to say, yeah, it's like our values: insight, integrity, and innovation. And he said them with such pride. So to me, it can happen. You can create a mission, vision, and values that the staff know, believe, and understand. And when you hire staff, you look for those values. So they can sit on a wall, but they should be more than just a piece of paper. It should be integrated into the company's DNA fabric. And that's what happened with us at iTRANS. And I'm so proud that people really knew our values. It is important that when you create a company and a team, you want them to be part of your company and to be part of your belief systems. So when you hire people, you want to hire people whose sense of belonging, whose sense of value is part of your company. Because when you do that, you will have a healthy return on investment, because it will attract people to come to your company when you have a clear mission, vision, and values, and you incorporate it into the fabric of your company. You will retain employees whose belief systems align with your belief systems. Oftentimes when people leave a company, they often know within the first 2 weeks whether they're going to stay or not. And the reason they do that is because when you interviewed them, they were told some of the values and some of the things that would happen if they came on board. And if they don't see that within the first 2 weeks, they're likely to be no longer employees within the first 6 to 9 months after. And that's statistics that are validated. So I've worked with a lot of different clients, and it surprises me the number of clients who don't have mission, vision, and value statements. I incorporate that as part of their employee handbook because it really helps welcome people and puts in writing what your mission, vision, and values are. And it's surprising the number that don't have it. I remember one client who was celebrating their 5th year, and they still didn't have a set of mission, vision, and values. And it did reflect in the employees they hired, because they hired employees more for skills, but not necessarily aligned with their beliefs, because they didn't articulate the beliefs. So if you're not clear on that message, how can you hire people that will reflect it? So this talk has been about mission, vision, and values, and why all SMEs, regardless of size, should have it. It is a foundation for you, and it will build success. It will create a return on investment. If you invest the time, if you're a solopreneur right now, you got it made. You create the mission, vision, and values you want. So thank you for joining and listening in. Have a look at your mission, vision, and values. Revisit it. Make sure it's simple and easy for people to understand, and it is beliefs that align with what you are doing, why you got into this business, what you're doing, what your vision is, and what your core belief systems are. Thanks for listening and taking the time to hear more about mission, vision, and values. I wish you much success as you rev up your business. Thank you for tuning in to Rev Up Your Business with Hilda Gann. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our podcast on YouTube and Spotify to stay up to date with all of our latest episodes. For more HR tips, strategies, and to learn how you can create a people-centric workplace, visit our website at peoplebrightconsulting.com.